Assalamu alaikum dear viewers, welcome to Linguistics and Literature. In today's video we will discuss a very important topic, that is language versus dialect. So what is the difference between language and dialect? Today we will be discussing about this important topic. You people have to watch the video till the end. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel so you will be able to watch the upcoming video, and it's also fruitful for me. Now we will start the video. The definition of language we have: a language is a complex system of communication used by a specific group of people. Language is actually, it's a complex system of communication. It is used by a specific group of people. It encompasses a set of rules for grammar. Language must have a grammar, vocabulary. It has vocabulary, a rich vocabulary. A language has a rich vocabulary, syntax that allows speakers to convey thoughts. Like, it has syntax, means the sentence structures, and allows the speakers to convey thoughts, ideas and emotions. This is language. Languages are often recognized by their own distinct set of grammatical rules. Languages have grammatical rules and vocabulary. For instance, English. You know that English language is a dominant language of the world. It is getting dominancy day by day, and how it can be a language we have to know now. A widely spoken language with its own set of rules and vocabulary. It is widely spoken language. You know that it has two dialects: American dialect, British dialect, and it is spoken by two different people, but it is the language is one. It is English. It has two dialects. It has specific rules, grammatical rules, and it has rich vocabulary. This is language. Mandarin Chinese, another major language with its own unique characteristics. This is another example. Second thing, we have dialect. A dialect is a regional or social variation of language. Means a language that has variations on the basis of region or society or the people, or basis of on the base of the space. People have different spoken dialects. Means the people, they speak one varieties of one language in different places. For example, I have already mentioned that English language spoken in America, it is spoken in British, both, but they have different variations, different accents, different vocabulary, spelling, different pronunciation, and their style of speaking is totally different than each other, but they are speaking the same language, English. Dialects share a significant amount of vocabulary and grammatical structure with the language they are derived from, but can differ in pronunciation, grammar and usage. Okay, now the dialects of same language will have grammatical structure. It will have its own syntax, grammatical rule, but these grammatical rules will be different within the dialects. Got it? These are called dialects. But the language that have grammatical rules, that has syntax, that has a rich vocabulary, is a language. Whereas dialects are part of a language. There are differences on the basis of region, spatial differences. Likewise, we can understand this. British English versus American English. I have already mentioned both are varieties of English, but they are different in pronunciation, spelling, and sometimes vocabulary. For example, a elevator in American English versus lift in British English. So this is what the vocabulary are different. And other vocabulary, we know that in the spelling, if you talk about color, COLOUR, color is British, and COLOR, color is American. So this is the difference. Southern Italian versus Northern Italian. Dialects, these are variations within the Italian language. with distinct pronunciation and vocabulary differences. 3. Language versus dialect criteria and example. So this is a what is actually the difference between language and criteria. There are further examples we will come to know about the concept. Okay, we have already learned the concept. We will have some more information about dialect and language. To better understand the difference between a language and a dialect, let's consider a few criteria. Mutual intelligibility. If speakers of two varieties can understand each other without having learned the other variety, they are likely dialects of the same language. This is one we can say criteria. For example, if two people, they don't know the languages of each other but they understand each other, means that their accent, their style of speaking will be different. They are using different vocabulary, but actually they are speaking different dialects of one language. For instance, speakers of American Spanish and Mexican Spanish generally understand each other well, suggesting these are dialects of same language. Political and cultural factors. This is another criteria. Sometimes what we call a language or a dialect is influenced by cultural or political factors. For example, sometimes cultural and political factors impact on languages and that make different dialects. Okay, Serbo-Croatian, one once considered a single language. It has since been separated into Serbian, Croatian, Bosnian, and Montenegrin due to political and cultural developments. Second example, Mandarin versus Cantonese. Both are considered Chinese languages, but they are so different that they are not mutually intelligible. Standardization. Languages often have standardizations forms used in education, media, and government. Dialects may lack such standardization. For example, standard French is used in education and formal setting, while Quebec French is a dialect with a regional vocabulary and pronunciation differences. Okay, I hope that you have understood that these are the very best examples of dialects. I hope that you have understood this. If there is any question about language and dialect, you people can ask in comment section or you can also contact with me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you will watch this video till the end. Allah Hafiz.